Bienvenidos, welcome to Spain on a Fork. Yes, you read the title below correctly. Today we're making the most amazing 20-minute seafood paella. Guys, this paella is so good and it's so easy to make that it's gonna blow your mind. I know there's a lot of people that think making a paella is a very daunting task. Today, we're gonna completely eliminate that, guys. This paella is effortless to put together, uses minimal ingredients, and it's done in 20 minutes. This is gonna be so epic and you're gonna be a part of it. Now, to make this paella, I am gonna be using a paella pan. Thanks to the design and the thickness of this pan, I can make this in 20 minutes. If you don't have one of these, you can use a standard frying pan. However, it's gonna take between 22 to 24 minutes to make the paella. No big deal. Second thing, make sure that you use round rice. Very similar to medium ring rice, no substitutions here. And last but not least, make sure that you use some high quality saffron thread. At the end of the day, this is what's gonna flavor the entire seafood paella. Get yourself a tin of this golden saffron. This is truly grade 1, high quality premium saffron. Link in the description box below. We're gonna begin by grabbing 2.5 cups of a high quality fish broth. Grab a saucepan, heat it with a medium-high heat, and add in the fish broth in there. Pinch in half a teaspoon of saffron threads. And we're gonna bring this to a boil. That way that saffron can really infuse into the broth. Meanwhile, I'm gonna grab a paella pan, heat it with a medium-high heat, and add in a 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. While our oil is heating, I'm gonna grab 4 cloves of garlic and finely mince them. And add them into the paella pan. You wanna make sure that you mix this continuously. That way those garlics don't burn. 30 seconds after adding the garlic into the pan, you don't wanna go any longer. I'm gonna add in about half a cup of canned tomato sauce, a generous half teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, and season everything with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And mix this together until it's all well combined. After cooking our tomato sauce for about 1 minute, I'm gonna grab 1 cup of round rice, add it into the pan, and mix this all together until everything's well combined. About 1 minute after adding the rice into the pan, I'm gonna grab our saffron-infused fish broth that we've had heating and add it into the pan. And give this a gentle mix. That way that rice is evenly distributed. After this point, you don't wanna mix the rice anymore. Otherwise, it disrupts the way that it cooks. But like I always tell you guys, you can always give the pan a quick shake once in a while. While our paella is cooking, I'm gonna grab 15 jumbo shrimp. These have been peeled and deveined. I bought these frozen and thawed them out just to make things easier. I'm gonna pat them down with some paper towels and then season them with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And I'm also gonna grab some fresh mussels, between 8 to 10 for this recipe. You wanna start by removing the beards and then scrape off any of those barnacles. I love to use a butter knife just because it makes it so easy. Okay, we have all our seafood prepared, and it's been about 8 minutes since I added the broth into the pan. I'm gonna start adding the shrimp in there, seasoned side down, and then the fresh mussels. And again, guys, you can always give the pan a quick shake once in a while. 2 minutes after adding the shrimps and the mussels into the pan, I'm gonna lower this to a low-medium heat and let it simmer between 3 to 4 minutes. 3 minutes after simmering this on a low-medium heat, you can see that there's not a lot of broth left. Let's achieve that sopora, which is that layer of burnt rice underneath. I'm gonna hit this to a medium-high heat and go between 60 to 90 seconds. Then I'm gonna remove the pan from the heat and completely cover it. We're gonna let this sit here between 3 to 4 minutes. Then we'll uncover the paella. And look how beautiful this came out, guys. All those mussels opened. This is gorgeous. Garnish it with a couple lemon wedges and sprinkle it with some freshly chopped parsley. Okay guys, our paella is done. How easy was it to put this together? The aromas are so good. Let's get in there, give it a try, and see how it turned out. This seriously looks beyond delicious. Here we go. Beautiful Spanish flavors to this very simple seafood paella. The star of the dish is the rice in it with that socora that gives it texture. It is out of this world good. The shrimp, the mussels, so easy to make, guys. Done in exactly 2 minutes. So you can enjoy this paella any day of the week and impress anybody that you serve it to. Really quick before I go, I'd like to give out a quick shout out to one of my newest patrons, Cheryl. Cheryl, thank you so much for becoming a patron of Spain on a Fork. I truly appreciate you. For the rest of you who want to join me on Patreon, help me with ingredients and equipment to continue making videos like this, you'll find that link in the description box below and iCard above. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego.